Welcome to Taittinger's series of podcaps, audio programs that will take you on a journey to discover the soul of Taittinger champagnes. It's summer with long-awaited reunions on the terrace and the sun is shining. It's time to take a seat in the shadow of champagne and enjoy the perfect tasting. But how is this sublime and delicious beverage produced? Through 8 episodes in this new season of podcaps, you'll find out all about 8 key stages in the production of champagne. So, bottling has taken place. But where and how do we leave all these bottles to age? Should they be stored in a particular position? Julien Lataix, Disgorgement Manager at Maison Taittinger, tells us all about it.
L'entraillage, c'est le rangement des bouteilles en cave.
Entraillage, or stacking, is the process of arranging the bottles in cellars so that the wine can undergo its second fermentation. That is, when the still wine transforms into sparkling wine, the prise de mousse. So the bottles are stored for several years, even up to 10 or so years in the cellar for the Comte de Champagne, so that the wine can improve. This is the stage before riddling. Let's take a look at the Saint-Nicet's cellar. Here we bring bottles of Comte de Champagne that have just been produced. They're stacked here by several people in different vaults. One person handles about 6,000 bottles a day. They're put straight onto pallets and positioned top to tail, side by side, and we build walls of bottles.
Et on monte des murs de bouteilles. Alors pour stocker des vins en cave pour l'entraillage, il faut stocker ces bouteilles dans des caves.
So when storing these wines in the cellar for the entraillage, we have to store these bottles in cellars where there is no variation in temperature. The temperature in the Saint-Nicet's cellar, for example, is about 12 or 13 degrees all year round. Entraillage is important because it's done by hand. It's delicate work because these are glass bottles we're dealing with. The more the bottle is banged, the more fragile it becomes and the more likely it is to break. When we remove the bottles from the pile, this process is called détraillage, or unstacking. That stage comes when we riddle, i.e. tilt and rotate the bottles. We take the bottles from the pile and put them on a riddling rack or an automated gyropalette, depending on whether they are ordinary bottles or Comte de Champagne. And so we take these bottles and put them through the riddling process. Riddling is the stage where sediment is drawn into the bottleneck, sediment from the yeast put in the bottle at bottling stage for second fermentation. In other words, when the still wine turns into sparkling wine in the bottle. But riddling is a whole different stage.
Mais le remuage, c'est une autre étape.
Do you want to discover the next stage in the production of Taittinger champagne? Find all the episodes on The Instant Win on podcast platforms and on our blog, theinstantwin.taittinger.fr.